if I had to sum it up in one word, I would use the word validity. And
Okay.
and it's, that's a word that means something to you and me, and and our colleagues. It may not mean as much to people who use our assessments day to day in their organizations, but it's really important for them. So, in essence, validity is, does this tool predict what it's supposed to predict?
If you're trying to predict some outcome, and that's what validity is about, does it actually predict the thing you care about? We could use a polygraph test, but those don't predict anything, so that's kind of useless. We could flip coins, but that's not going to predict anything. Our assessments are grounded in validity, and that's, again, one of the big things that separates us from our competitors is we take validity very seriously.
The question is, will this tool help me make better decisions about candidates, or help people develop more by giving them more accurate feedback? And that's validity. And it's the core. It's the core of everything we do. So, if there's one reason that a client should choose a particular assessment, that reason is validity. Will it solve the problem you want it to solve? And it's something that's getting lost, unfortunately, I think, in our industry. We're in an unregulated industry, and anybody can put an assessment out there. And there are, of course, bodies like the British Psychological Society who monitor that, who review assessments and provide really good resources for users. But there's really no regulatory body, and so what I always tell clients is, whether or not you choose Hogan, we hope you will just be very careful about doing your due diligence to make sure whatever tool you get will solve the problem you need it to solve. And every vendor will tell you their tools will solve your problem, but that may not be the case. So ask them for proof. It should be readily available. It should be published.
We will show you the validity studies. We have over 400 criterion-related validity studies in our archive from millions of people all over the world. I would say, we will go head-to-head with anybody in terms of validity because we think that's the most important.
That's one of the things we've been very diligent about over the course of our lifespan as a company, is putting our research out there and letting academicians do research and independently and publish the results. We think data and science are our friends, and lead to validity, lead to better outcomes.